Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and today we're going to get our bucks shaved. So I wanted to show you guys how exactly we do that. There are a couple different techniques than shaving a doe, and it is a good idea to get your bucks shaved whether you're going to show or just because you want to see what's under all that hair. It does help you match them up with the best breeding. So please stay tuned and we'll show you how that's done. Okay, so step one before you shave your goats is going to be making sure you clean them. So I just gave him a bath, or out in the hose, and he is all clean. I got him all dry, and the reason for that is you're going to dole out your blades very quickly, and you're not going to get as smooth of a cut. So we get them cleaned up first. Okay, so the clippers that I use are the ANDIS Pro Speed. They are a professional grade clipper, so they work extremely well. I of course didn't start out with these, but I do use them and I love them. They cut through the hair, they give a real smooth cut, and they don't get hot as quickly as some of the cheaper ones. So you're going to need clippers, obviously. I use blade ice as well. Now it doubles as a lubricant for the blade, and it also cools off the blade once it gets too hot, which you have to continually check because it will get hot enough to burn their skin. And I have a toothbrush just to clean the blades out when they get a little gooped up. Now the blade size that I use is going to be a 4 for the majority of the body. It's a real good length, it's perfect for show, and if you want to use a 10 for the body, which is what most clippers are actually going to come with, then it's going to be a very short shave. It's almost bald, and they can get burnt really easy, so just keep that in mind. But I do use a 10 just on their legs and up about to their knees. So we're going to start with the 4 and we're going to start shaving the body. So bucks are a lot hairier than the does, obviously. But either way, you're going to want to go against the grain in this. On the body, you're going to want to go against the hair. So I'm going to just spray a little bit of lube ice on them just to make sure they're good and lubed up. And when I spray it, I spray the back in a downward spray. So it's going to get in there, but you're not going to spray it inside of your clippers. So, again, you're going against the hair. Just nice, slow, smooth strokes. It's not a race. You know, another good reason to shave your bucks is to keep the smell down. They really can get pretty stinky. So if you shave them, it cuts that down a lot. You guys can hear that the clippers were getting a little grinding sounding. And you want to check the temperature all the time, so they're still cool. But when they do, they're screaming for oil. So, sorry. So just give them another spray, turn it on, let it get in there. Obviously be very careful around their junk, but you are going to want to shave their underbelly, and their underbelly tends to have hairs growing in all different directions, so sometimes you got to really switch around and get in there. So I got this side of them pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll show you guys how to do the legs. I just got all of his body completed, and now I'm going to work on the legs. So I'll show you guys. I don't use the 4 on the legs. Like I said, I'm going to use the 10. So I'm just going to switch out my blade, make sure to lube it. Alright, now the feet can be the most complicated part just because they really don't like their feet being messed with. So I'll get as much as I can while their feet are down. And again, I'm only going to go up to the knee. Okay, so I'm going to pull his foot up now. You want to get all the way around those hooves. Come on, Lucky. All right. You get all that long hair around the pads. I know, it's horrible. Come on. In between their toes there, carefully. And there you have the foot. Now, because this is so much shorter than the top part, what I'm going to do, instead of going against the hair, I'm going to go with the hair. And doing that from the 4 to the 10 cut, it's just going to blend it in a little smoother. So just facing down, just kind of comb it down a little. Alright, so now I'm going to do the tail. Now the tail, I'm going to use the 10, and I'm going to go down. And then here's the end of his tail. We're going to get rid of some of this longer stuff and just make it even and cut it across here. You do not want to shave their whole tail bald, they'll have a rat tail. Looks a little silly. Alright, again, we're going to go down with this. If you go up, it's going to be a much shorter cut. So going down with the 10 makes it a little bit longer. All these long hairs on the inside. He's a little bit long here, so I'm going to go down and just trim it. Alright, so again, find the tip of the tail. Here, scoot over, look. Okay. Once you find the tip, you want at least an inch beyond that. So hold on, he's a little straggly here. We're going to go about an inch, hold it. Cut it across. And that's what his little tail should look like. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to hope the wind isn't ruining this video, but now I am to the point of his beard. The beard is very important on the bucks. You do not want to take away their beard. That is what makes them look masculine. Obviously you're hoping the body style is masculine on a buck, but you definitely want to keep the beard. And all of this around here, so I did put my 4 back on because it does have all these straggles, you know, around the head, which we're going to want to shave, and his head, and some of his face right here, so. Now with the bucks, also, well, you know, if you have a real dairy buck, they tend to have all these wrinkles, which is a good thing because it means their skin's elastic, they're dairy. But you just kind of smooth them out to get in between them. Again, don't get their beard, so all of this stuff here is part of their beard. You're going to keep it all the way back to here. If you can grab all that long hair, you'll know what you want to keep. So you're going to want to get their neck. So all of this is long, but not necessarily part of the beard. Get it right up under their jaw there. Everything else you're going to keep. Being good. Almost done, buddy. Alright, so if you, let's see. So if you guys can see, I got all the hair up to his jawline there. I can take a little more here. Look, boy. Here, look what I got. Look what I got. Wanna look up for him? See? All that glorious beard. He's getting mad. You want to keep all of it. So if you see from the side, he's got a gorgeous beard. Let's see, just here's a couple long hairs up by his ear. A couple long on his neck over here. Will you stop? Let me see, Lucky. Look here, boy. You guys can see that. See how it's trimmed over here? Okay, too high. See how you trim it just there by the jaw. Just over here by the jaw. It's really just that easy, guys. It's not too hard. Hopefully you have a buck that behaves like Lucky does.